All right, welcome to another edition of G Talk with Pastor Grissom, and we want to welcome everyone, all the viewers. We know we've been going away for a couple of months, so this is our second season. So we want to once again thank everyone for that first season. We had a wonderful turnout, and we're just now kicking off our second season, and we're here in Toonsboro, Georgia, right here at Jordan Spring Baptist Church, where Reverend L.GORDON is the pastor of this church, and we're here right here with my good friends, the Moonglobes. All right, so we want to welcome the Moonglobes to the G Talk show. Right. So I want to just do a little small talk with you guys right away. What's been going on with you guys here lately? What y'all been up to since the last? I know the last time I seen you all, we was at celebrating the Adside Sisters celebration, their anniversary. That's the last time I ran into you guys. So what's been going on since then?
We've been singing a little bit here, a little bit there, going here and there. Not too much, not too little, because we really, with our schedules and all, we're comfortable not going too much right now. But we will go if anyone need us and call us. We're always willing to go. But that's what we've been doing, coming here, rehearsing a little bit, attending other churches and all, and not singing too often much. But we've been getting together, keeping in the loop, getting practice and everything. We've been going, as I said earlier. Anyone need us, we'll go. We'll go. We love some free time, but we also love to do what the Lord told us to do.
Right.
So we love to do. Right. We love to do whatever the Lord wants us to do.
Well, you know, I've been affiliated with you all over some years, especially since I've been pastoring over at Pine Mountain in Worthing. And of course, I had been blessed with the privilege of having Steve over there with me for the past 9 years. So I've been very, affiliated with the Moonglobes through Steve, and it's just been a pleasure knowing you all. But what I want you to do right quick is I want you guys to introduce yourselves. Let's go around the list and just introduce everybody. I want y'all to pass the mic around, just introduce everybody.
I'll do it, man. You gotta introduce yourself.
Michael Strange.
Say that again.
Michael Strange.
This is Corey Lowe. People call me DB. Pursue.
I'm Tracy Strange.
I am Leroy Strange. I've been around a long time with Moonglobes. I've been singing ever since I was 11 years old. And I've been running around with Moonglobes. As I grow older, things have changed. When I first started doing it, I was doing it because all my brothers were singing. But now it's changed. It's changed. You can tell that it's changed because all of my brothers are gone and I'm still singing.
Yes, sir.
So I'm doing what I'm doing now for the Lord. That's what I'm doing. But like, as I said earlier, I did it when I was real young because my brother was singing. When I knew some of them like T-Roy and all, he was singing when I first knew him. You know, and all the guys around Toonboro, they were going along singing. And we always wanted to sing. We always wanted to sing. Me, myself, and all the other young guys. And so, first chance we got into it. Right. So we've been doing it for a long time.
All right, I am Steve Strange. I've been a member of the Moonglobes for about 25 years, and I enjoy what I do. I love what I do. Lead guitar player, and I am Steve Strange.
All right.
Peace.
I'm Patricia Strange, but they call me Pat.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll take the Pat, but I'm Patricia. This is my husband.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. I'm Curtis Tillman. I'm also a member of the Green Grove Missionary Baptist Church on 242 Highway, Washington County. And I'm the basis for this great group, the great members. They're all in the Lord. And I was glad when you dropped me down in that bucket for that spiritual love. Thank you.
All right. All right. So tell me, how did the group come about? Give me like a little brief history of the group.
It's everything I can say about the group is really what I've heard. The group was here when I came along, 1942. It was a man in Gordon, Georgia named Simpson Robinson, and he got together and got him a group of men, and he started singing, called himself the Moonglobes. And he loved it. He loved that group of people. And the time got a little older. That's when created the Moonglobes Junior. And that's when myself and 5 or 6 more of my cousins started singing at the Moonglobes Junior. And then a little later on in life, everybody got growing up, and they flew away, you know, like those birds. They flew away, except for me and my younger brother next to me. And at that time, the Moonglobes reached out to us, the juniors, and he and I got with the Moonglobes. And that's how we've been doing it. We've been doing it a long time. We started when we were very young, very young. And the Lord just blessed us, you know. I would like to say, we came from a singing family. And that's what it's about. We came from a singing family, and the more we mangled and tangled our voices together, the more the Lord blessed us. And we got a little stronger and a little stronger. And as time went on and on. And the Moonglobes began to die. They began to die, pass away. And the last 2 members were me and my older brother. One used to have an option. And he and I, and as we were going along, we kind of said, when one of us died, we were going to drop the Moonglobes. But that wasn't in God's plan. That wasn't in God's plan. And so we kept moving on. Before that, I believe, well, Steve hadn't got with us then. He got with us, I believe he was playing bass or drum, bass. And he got with us, and we went on and on, got a little short. One Sunday we was over in Somerville singing. And one of the members couldn't go along with us. They left Steve, myself, and my brother. And I knew we were running a little short. So his wife, Steve's wife, Patricia, was there. And I asked her, would she help her that Sunday? And she did. Wow. And she did. And after she did, then my niece came along. She went to heaven. They sung with us a long time before we called them the Moonglobes.
Okay. They had to earn their stripes.
They had to run. They had to run that night. He came along a little before them. And then, I believe it was Cut came along, you know, he came along. He did happy as he could be. He came along with Moonglobes. Steve brought him along. And one Sunday we was over in Somerville, and someone asked him, said, he didn't know I heard it. Says, you sang it then now? He didn't want my hand. He said, yeah. and that's how we came. We going to get a little stronger and stronger. And I'm going to cut it off. Once again, what helped me push me on beside the Lord, we call him Little Pappy. He's the biggest, but he's the youngest. He came along, and I said again, I'm leaving, I'm quitting. But then I thought, well, when I was a little boy, somebody helped me. Somebody pushed me, helped me go along. So I thought the same for him. You know, if I can be a part of giving him a chance to move on up in the church, working for the Lord, and I thought I would do that for him. Because as he grew older, he liked it. His granddad told his daughter, said, don't stop him from playing drums. So anything I can do to help him. And all of these, my kids, they done grown up now. Some of them feel like they're a little stronger than me, a little older than me. But I'm just as older than them now I was than they ever were. So we just thank God for us mangling and tangling together. Whatever the Lord has for us, that's what we want to do. We want to stay on and do what the Lord has us to do. That's all we want to do.
All right, so I love the history of that, because it seemed like as soon as it was about to die out, like God he put someone in the midst. Yes. And allowed the Moonglobes not to die out, but to keep going, right? I gotta ask my good buddy Steve, I don't want to embarrass you, but how old was you when you got into the group?
How old was I?
Yeah, how old was you?
Well, that was like I said, it was 25 years ago. Mike, please. It was 25 years ago, so at that time, I'm 56 now, so I was probably about 34, 32, something along there. But I've always been honorary member of the Moonglobes. We used to, like, when we were small, we all did. We mimic our fathers. You know, we couldn't sing, but we was out around playing and like, I'm gonna be Lois, I'm gonna be Uncle T-Roy, I'm gonna be, you know. So we took turns mimicking. So I've always been, part of the group.
Okay. Now you may not be able to answer this. You might have to go to the history buff on this. I'm curious to know, how did that name, how did y'all come up with the name of the Moonglobes? y'all was y'all getting home late at night, or y'all was traveling all over the world, or what was going on with the Moonglobes? How did you come up with that name?
There again, the guy from Gordon, Deacon Simpson Robin, he had it. I don't know what he came up on that from. He came up with it in 1942, and then I didn't come along till 46, you know, when, saying, and then, so I really don't know how did he come up with that name, but that guy, he loved to sing. He really loved to sing. He loved to sing, and he loved it, all the guys that sang with him. He can sing for us. So I don't know. All I've been doing, just the Moonglobe. Just the Moonglobe. What he got in there. I never asked that question. Never thought about it.
So you never thought about changing name to like Spiritual Strange or Strange Spiritual or anything like that? Just cut up.
We didn't say Moonglobe gospel singer. That's what we did. Yeah.
Well,
and if I were to join up, Steve was leaving, I was singing with another group, I couldn't get the Moonglobes out of me.
Right.
You know, it's just kind of like, you heard that, take the boy out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the boy. You may take me away from the Moonglobes, but you can't take the Moonglobes out of me.
I heard another saying too, but I heard it put another way too, but I like your way better. So as Brother Tillman, he always been this chipper, you know, he always, every time I see Tillman, he always got a smile on his face. That's a good thing. So he seems like he's still just as happy to be in the group.
Yeah.
Boy, am I?
Every once in a while, he gets a mood like his mama's side of his family. And they don't smile that much.
Okay.
At that point, he didn't smile that much. But I can tell when he got his mama moving on it, you know.
Okay.
But most of all, he come around and smile and get tight. Oh, good. Good. Now, Steve did that, but good. Steve don't have to tell you about Cut.
Steve might tell you about Kurt.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay.
He got confused.
Yeah, I thought you were
No,
talking about Steve.
it was still flowing in good though.
I thought you were talking about Steve, so that's what I was asking about.
Yeah, Steve, he smiles a lot too.
See?
But I think Kurt got a beat a little bit.
You think so?
I think now Steve, he mostly smiles a good bit. Kurt, he smiles and he got a giggle with his. See?
Oh.
Yeah.
He does get a lot of smiles. And I agree with you 100%. I am into that giggle. He be doing that, so sometimes I don't know how to take it, you know? So, but he always like to say he's good.
That's a good thing. Yeah,
That's a good thing.
That's one thing about it. Every time I see him, he always the same.
He always the same.
So you guys got a new CD out.
Yes,
We're going to talk about this CD right here.
Okay.
It's called Moonglobes. Time to Pray. All right. How did y'all come up with this? Because I noticed, I look at the combination of songs that's on here. So how did you just come up with that, that title, Time to Pray?
Time to pray.
Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking about all the trouble in the land, how people always scatter and know when they'll do what they want to do, then when they get in trouble, they'll come together, they want to pray and all that. So I thought, well, it's time to pray all the time,
Right.
Why so much trouble going around, and God just gave me that in a vision about it's time to pray. When I get ready to try to do a new song, I talk to God about it. I asked Him. I mess with it, and asked God about giving me something to say, and then it come up to me one day. We were trying to get a new song going for anniversary or something, and it come to me and says, it's time to pray. It's time to pray. And that's how I came up with that song. And not only that, most used to do a little different. I love this copy and learn other songs. I still do that. But my main goal is singing my own song. I feel like I can do better singing my own songs. I get a bass map from other people, I listen to other people sing, and I may use the layout. But when they get all into, I think every singer ought to have a word of his own. If I sing somebody else's song, I really don't want to sing it directly like they sing. I feel like I ought to have something to tell him for myself. And that's how I mostly come up with all of my songs. I try that. And I'll tell you another thing I used to do a lot, and I get a lot of my songs out of the Bible, reading the Bible. And you can pick out a little bit here, a little bit there, and try to get them mingled together. But time to pray, I figure if people get together and praise to the Lord, like He told us, humble themselves, I think everything will be better. Everything will be better. So I'm just trying to tell it everywhere I go, it's time to pray. I want the world to know it's time to pray. It's praying time. It's praying time, no matter what else going on in life, it's praying time. That's what help keep us together and keep me moving on, praying to the Lord. Time to pray. If it had not been for Him, I don't know what we'd be doing. I thank God that we are all here. And when we went, don't let me talk too long. When we went to cut that CD, I hadn't told them, every one of us around, when we first went, every one of them was in the spirit that day. I could tell. Every one of them sitting around was in the spirit. They were just ready. They were just ready, and I knew by that, God had to have a hand in it. I knew God had put us together and had a hand in it, And I thank God for everything He done. I still feel it's time to pray.
All right, so time to pray by the Moonglobes. Matter of fact, we're going to listen. Y'all got a video out, and it's on one of these selections right here. I think this is the first song that came out from this CD, Climbing. Right, Climbing. So we're gonna sit back and relax, and we're gonna bless the audience with this new video that y'all got out called Climbing. All right, y'all enjoy this.
Lord, you know I'm climbing, and I'm climbing, and I'm climbing.
new video from the Moonglobes, Climbing, and I know you all enjoyed that wonderful selection, Climbing. Just the words that come out of Jacob's Ladder and all of that. So we got a, before I ask you that song right there, about that song, see, we got another addition right here. I want y'all to introduce him as well.
All right, this is David Smith, and he's been a long time member also. So I'm gonna let you.
I'm David Smith. I've been with the Moonglobes for a minute or two. I really don't remember how long I've been with him, but it's been a while. I just thank the Lord.
All right, God bless you. Glad you can be a part of this as well.
Thank you.
So we're looking at talking about climbing. How did you know where did they come from? The song Climbing, did it come from Jacob's Ladder, or was it something else, or
Well,
like?
to be honest about it, it was a collaboration, me and my wife, and as we always do, we kind of play around the house a little bit with singing and playing. And I was playing, and she started singing to what I was playing. So
I'm not a big talker, but yes, he's always playing music. If it's not the keyboard, it's his guitar, and so he was just playing the music, and we just started adding something to it. And I just remember Jacob's Ladder as a kid. It's a little bit different from what we're singing, but also with like my father said, you know, always go into the Bible, you know, and you can always find stories, you know, and different things in the Bible that will help you with your song. And you want to make sure that whatever you sing is true.
Right.
So that's it.
So it's, you know, I keep hearing y'all using that term. You go to the Bible and get a lot of your songs.
Yes.
So it's like, you know, I'm getting from that. It's like a musical sermon, because that's what you're doing. You know, you're going and getting bits and pieces from the Bible, and then you just make a sermon out of it. Pretty much what a preacher does as well. I can't sing, so mine is just more verbal.
But music is a ministry.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. It's a musical ministry. So you see, you guys was playing around with that song. So you guys wrote it. You two wrote it.
Yeah. We did, and it always starts with Steve. He's always playing music.
Okay.
I mean, he will play all the time. And then he'll come up with this a beat, you know, and then he'll just add this and he'll add that to it, and then it just starts. And you just start. It just comes naturally.
Right. Okay.
So
who does most of the writing, like on this? Just say particularly this CD right here.
well, like I say, it's a collaboration. Majority of the songs where he wrote his songs. My cousin Tracy, she don't want to say that, but she needs to say something too. She's got a couple of some songs too, and like I said, it's a ministry song. So whatever comes on her heart, you know, she'll come up with the words, and then we'll play around with it. We'll play around, we'll get the voices right, and so it's a collaboration between my dad, Tracy, my wife, and myself, and then but everybody in the group has input.
Right.
It might be Kirk with the bass, might be Mike with something, but it's, you know, Mike does a lot of recording of our songs at practice. So he'll let us know how it sounds one way or the other. We get our beats, our speed tempo from Corey, DB, Little Packer, who's not so little anymore. Yeah. But he started when he was 7. Dad, we forgot to leave that out. He started, he was about that tall. So God has blessed us and blessed him as well.
So you was actually that tall one time? Okay, so that is good that y'all have y'all come together,
right.
And y'all all play a part,
right,
in that song.
And then by him being the oldest, it's kind of a collaboration of genres, because
Right.
his style growing up kind of different from our styles, and so it was kind of a, you know,
Right.
some of his stuff where he incorporated our stuff with his stuff, and kind of, you know, so it's a collaboration of different genres within the
Right.
gospel quartet.
Right.
So
And that's a good point as well, because even with the musical ministry, even with, with preaching as well, that's something that you have to be aware of, that you're preaching and singing
right.
to 3 generations, pretty
Right,
much,
right.
basically. You know, it's 3 generations, so
Right.
you got a combination of that,
Right.
even in through your, you know, the ministry of your songs.
Right.
That way you're able to touch and reach
That's
everybody. So yeah, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, because with this style, you know, like I say, you got some bebop, you got Straighten It Out, which is kind of like a bebop tune, he's got this, that, she's got her praise and worship type songs, and, you know, I got my kind of stuff, you know, my little one song, but it's, but it's
And you're right,
collaborating.
yeah, she has a unique sound as well.
Right.
You know, from, you know, looking at that song in the video, Climbing,
Right.
very, very unique sound, so, wonderful song. So what do you guys, what you got coming up next? I know you're pretty busy, you got, just finished this CD, are you working on something else now?
Well, you mean songs?
Yeah, just whatever, you know, you got coming up next. You know, she mentioned something about anniversary. Is that y'all the Moonglobes anniversary?
Yes, our anniversary is second Sunday in September. So about this time, we start working on songs, getting ready for anniversary. If we're gonna do anything new, we start working on that stuff around about this time, June, July.
Right.
So that make sure that we got it all together by September. So we're looking forward to that. Have a couple of programs scattered for the summer, but mainly we're about to start working for September.
And forgive me for asking a question that I already knew the answer to. You're exactly right. Y'all anniversary is in September, because Steve always has to leave my past anniversary in September because of the anniversary. And then when you said that, I'm like, you know what? That's exactly right. Every September is y'all anniversary. So how many years will it be this year?
It will be 81.
81.
81.
Okay.
And how I can keep up with it so good, because I had a brother born that same year, 42.
Right.
And he'll be 81 this year. And that's why I keep up with the Moonglobes being 81. So
81 years.
81 years.
That is a blessing. That is a blessing. It's still going.
81, still going, you know. I don't know how much longer, but till God said that's enough.
Well, you know, you take it on generations.
I don't know. But when God said that's enough, you know, we had a few of the Moonglobes, me and Pastor Gordon were talking about that on Sunday. A few of the Moonglobes went to the end. What I mean by that, they went till this took them out. Then we had some of them didn't go that far, you know. We were talking. You asked me about when I would keep going. I kind of thought about it. I may copy off of some other guy. I may copy off of some other brother. I may go and let this take me out. I don't know. I may go that long. I just don't know. You know, I feel like I got some good help. They'll support me. But and even if they don't support me, I'm gonna keep doing what the Lord wants me to do. You know?
God supporting you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do His. I plan to do His will. That's all I want to do.
Right.
Is whatever the Lord wants me to do. You know, you know, back to the song you were asking about saying, I get a lot of my songs from when I hear preachers preach. I don't sit there just look, you know, to get the word. I do want to get the word of God, but I listen to how they do some of them songs. You know, you throw some songs in there, and I kind of pick up on that, you know. Keep it and take it with me. Try to put it together. But I don't know what I said. I don't know what their plans are, you know, but I plan to keep going until God tell me that's enough.
Right.
I don't.
Well, tell us how can we get this new CD? Time to Pray. Yeah, how can we go about getting this?
Anybody like to get one of those CDs? My number is in that little package. My phone number is in there, and all they gotta do is call me, and we'll be glad to get to them. The next, after you all played it, that next day, that Monday morning, I got a phone call. I was asleep. I was real sleepy, and the lady called me from Spot. One hour CD. Oh Lord. So I thought about it during the day. I got in my bag and I went to Spot. So anybody want to get on the CD, just call me. I used to call to the radio station too, you know.
Right.
But to get the CD, you can reach us at 478-290-0964 and 478-998-1140. But the CD is also available on all the digital media outlets. You can get on Apple Tunes, Amazon, Spotify. So they're on all these digital media outlets as well.
Okay.
So,
And also that this video climbing, of course, you'll be able to enjoy this on this talk show, on the G75 app. But what other venues
also
do we
available
have
on the
that?
Moonglobes YouTube channel as well.
Moonglobes
YouTube channel as well.
Okay.
And the video and all the playlists of the songs as well.
Okay, all right, great, all right. All right, well, that's what we got. All that's going on with the Moonglobes right now. We want to thank you all for taking out your busy schedule to allow us to have this talk show with you all on this evening. And we just want to keep you all in our prayers, and we just pray that the Moonglobes continue to keep blessing us through songs of music. All right?
Okay.
All right, this is another edition of G Talk. You can join us at this very same time at 6 o'clock every Sunday, all right, on G Talk. And download the G75 app as well, all right? All right, so we want to thank you guys, and we want to ask and pray you continue to keep us in your prayers as well. And remember, as I always say, all right, don't be more than what you are, but don't you dare be less than what God created you to be. That's not my talk, that's God's talk. God bless you.
I didn't listen to